Once upon a time, being a man meant something. It meant being strong, self-reliant, and capable. But in recent years, society has lost sight of what it truly means to be a man. With the decline of male role models and the constant questioning of what masculinity truly is, men everywhere are struggling to find their place in the world. But fear not, because if you're looking to become a man with true masculine power, you've come to the right place. In this video, you will take a dive in cold water that will illuminate 4 key traits that every man must possess to truly become the person you are meant to be. So, let's get started. Self-reliance is the foundation upon which true masculinity is built. Like a mighty oak tree that stands tall and unshakable, a self-reliant man is not swayed by the winds of doubt or uncertainty. He is rooted in his own strength and abilities and trusts in himself to weather any storm. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, self-reliance is the first and most vital step toward becoming the man you are meant to be. It means being able to provide for yourself and defend yourself without relying on the help of others. It means having the courage to chart your own course and not be swayed by the opinions of others. In a world where men are often told to be passive and submissive, self-reliance is a trait that sets you apart and declares to the world that you are not just a man, but a true force to be reckoned with. But how does one go about developing self-reliance? The first step is to identify the areas of your life where you're currently dependent on others. It could be in terms of finances, career, relationships, or personal growth. Once you've identified these areas, take steps to become more self-sufficient. This may include learning new skills, developing a savings plan, or setting personal goals. It's important to remember that self-reliance is not about becoming isolated, but rather about being able to stand on your own 2 feet and not relying on others for validation or support. Self-reliant men are more attractive to women as they possess a sense of independence and self-assurance that is highly desirable. They're also more respected by their peers as they are seen as reliable and capable, which leads to more meaningful and fulfilling relationships. This is a trait that every man should strive to develop. It is the key to becoming a true alpha male, and it has a positive impact on every aspect of a man's life. Embrace self-reliance, and you will find that you have the ability to navigate life's challenges with ease and confidence. How much of a man are you if you don't possess emotional control? The ability to master one's emotions is a fundamental aspect of true masculinity. A man who cannot control his emotions is like a ship tossed about by the waves of the sea, at the mercy of every passing storm. But a man who has mastered his emotions is like a mighty battleship, steady and unyielding in the face of any adversity. Emotional control is not about repressing one's feelings, but rather about being able to acknowledge and express them in a healthy way. It's about being able to remain calm and level-headed in the face of stress and adversity. It's about being able to think clearly and make rational decisions rather than being controlled by one's emotions. To develop emotional control, a man must first identify the specific triggers that cause him to lose control of his emotions. This could be anger, frustration, sadness, or any other negative emotion. Once these triggers are identified, a man must then learn to recognize when they are starting to surface and develop techniques to manage them before they spiral out of control. This could include deep breathing exercises, visualization techniques, or mindfulness practices. It's vital to practice self-reflection and introspection. Understanding why certain emotions arise and what they mean can help a man to better manage them. This trait also plays an important role in relationships. Men who can control their emotions are better able to communicate effectively and form deeper connections with others. They are also less likely to engage in destructive behaviors, such as substance abuse or aggression. In the wise words of Buddha, emotions, like wind, can be harnessed, but never tamed. A man who can control his emotions is not controlled by the actions of others. He rises above them and remains steadfast in his own power. Embrace emotional control, and you will find that you have the ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and poise. In any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing. The next best thing is the wrong thing. And the worst thing you can do is nothing, said Theodore Roosevelt. Decisiveness is a key trait of true masculinity. A man who cannot make a decision is like a leaf in the wind, blown around by every passing breeze. But a man who possesses decisiveness is like a mountain, standing firm and unyielding in the face of any challenge. It's the ability to make quick and effective decisions without hesitation or second-guessing. It's about being able to weigh the pros and cons and make a choice based on logic and reasoning. It's about being able to take action and not being held back by fear or uncertainty. To develop decisiveness, a man must first identify the areas of his life where he struggles with decision-making. Once identified, he should then practice making small decisions on a daily basis, gradually working up to bigger decisions. It's also important to seek out the advice and opinions of trusted individuals, but ultimately, the decision should be yours alone. It's also important to be able to make decisions with limited information and to be able to act on them. This key trait also plays an important role in leadership, as it is a trait that is highly valued in a leader. A decisive leader is able to make quick and effective decisions, which can lead to success in both personal and professional aspects of life. A decisive man is respected and admired by his peers and subordinates and can inspire them to follow him. This is a vital trait for a man to possess. It allows him to navigate life's challenges with confidence and purpose and to make decisions that will lead to success in all areas of his life. By identifying areas where he struggles with decision-making, practicing making small decisions, seeking advice from trusted individuals, taking calculated risks, and developing leadership skills, a man can develop and improve his decisiveness. Embrace this trait, and you will find that you have the ability to take control of your life and shape your own destiny. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to stare it in the face and rise above it. It is the fire that burns within a man, pushing him to face his fears and overcome the impossible. It is the driving force that propels a man to greatness. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Muhammad Ali. To truly understand and embody courage, a man must first understand that it is not the absence of fear, but the ability to confront and overcome it. It's about embracing the unknown and challenging oneself to step out of one's comfort zone. It's about having the strength to face past traumas and emotional baggage head-on. It's about having the willpower and emotional resilience to overcome any obstacle that stands in your way. One way to cultivate courage is to push oneself to try new things. This could be as simple as trying a new type of food or taking a different route to work. It could also be something more daring, such as bungee jumping or skydiving. The key is to consistently challenge oneself and push the boundaries of what one believes to be possible. But true courage is not just about physical feats. It's also about facing the emotional and mental obstacles that hold us back. Practicing mindfulness and meditation can also aid in the development of courage. It allows for a deeper understanding of oneself and strengthens the mind to confront and overcome fear. Courage is not a destination, but a journey. It's about taking small steps every day to confront and overcome fear. It's about having the strength to push through the difficult times and the resilience to keep going. True masculinity is not about physical strength or societal expectations, but about possessing the traits of self-reliance, emotional control, decisiveness, and courage. These traits allow a man to navigate life's challenges with confidence and purpose, and to shape his own destiny. Embrace these traits, develop them, and let them guide you on your journey to become the best version of yourself. Remember, the world is not waiting for you to catch up. It's waiting for you to lead the way. The true measure of a man is not in the accomplishments of his life, but in the strength of his character. So, rise above fear, embrace the unknown, and take the first step on the path to becoming a true warrior of life.